My name is Ahmed, and what happened to me 3 years ago is something I can never forget. One night, my friends and I decided to explore an abandoned mansion that everyone in the village feared. We thought it was just an old ghost story, but we were terribly wrong. It was around 11:30 p.m. The sky was covered with dark clouds and a cold wind was blowing. As we got closer to the mansion, everything became strangely quiet. The silence felt unnatural, as if the place itself was watching us. We pushed the rusty door open and stepped inside. Dust covered every corner and thick spider webs hung from the ceiling. The air felt heavy, and a strange smell filled the building. Suddenly, we heard footsteps coming from the upper floor. We froze instantly. Someone or something was walking upstairs, even though the mansion was supposed to be abandoned. As we climbed the stairs, we saw a woman dressed in white standing at the end of the hallway. Her long black hair covered her face. Before we could say a word, she vanished into thin air. Moments later, a dark shadow appeared near the staircase. It was unusually tall, and its glowing red eyes stared directly at us. Slowly, it started moving closer. Terrified, we turned around and ran. Our hearts were pounding as we searched for the exit. But when we reached the front hallway, something impossible had happened. The door was gone. In its place stood a solid wall. Somehow the mansion had trapped us inside. Panic spread through the group as we realized there was no way out. Our nearby room suddenly opened by itself. Inside sat an old man with completely white eyes. He looked directly at us and said in a cold voice, "You should never have come here." His face suddenly began to change. Dark veins spread across his skin and blood started flowing from his eyes. The room echoed with terrifying whispers and screams. We ran as fast as we could through the dark corridors. Somehow, we finally found the exit and escaped into the stormy night without looking back. As we looked back one last time, the woman in white was standing in the window. This time, we could see her face clearly. Her eyes were completely black, and she was staring directly at us. We survived that night, but the nightmare never ended. Even today, I wake up at exactly 3 a.m. and see a dark shadow standing in the corner of my room. And every time I see it, I remember that cursed mansion, because I know something followed me home that night.